morning, everybody. This is John from Pro Craps. We are running a new show here on Casino Gaming TV called The Daily Paycheck. I wouldn't really call it a show. It's more some live practice. But really what's going to go on is this. I'm basically going to take a rack, which you see here, put it in the field, with 5,000 bucks in it. We have 4,500 in purple chips here. And I've got 250 and 250 in broken down chips. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a strategy 5 days in a row with 5,000 bucks looking to make 500. So we're going to do a 10% win goal and see how easy or hard it is for certain strategies to make what you would call a quote unquote daily paycheck. So that's the idea here. I'm not going to deviate from the strategy. I'm not going to adjust to the table. I'm not going to play it the way I would play it. I just want to see if these strategies that we talk about all the time, over time, over more than one morning session, can survive, A, and B, make you religious money. Like, can you make 500 bucks every day? So that's what I'm doing. I've chosen 5,500 because I think at some point that would actually be enough to live on. If I had no mortgage or anything else, 500 bucks a day is actually a doable wage when you're retired. So let's just see if this works out. So I did this once already last week as a test run. And we're doing the 410 Bank Street, by the way, so it's gonna be just 4s and 10s today, all day. I did this last week and I made my first 900 bucks with it the first day in like really quick time. The problem is I didn't get the video right, so there's no proof of that, but it's there. I did it. So today's technically speaking day 2 of this. I'm gonna run this all week. We're gonna run this up through Thursday and see what happens. So I'm gonna run the Bank Street at the $5,000 level. I'm gonna run Bank Street at max, what I would consider max, and we'll roll it through there. It's going to be 250 to get out the door. And the way that 250 works in this strategy is this. We're going to go ahead and grab a bunch of green chips here. There's 1, 2, 50 in green. All right, so 250 plays out like, and I know you can't see this. I'm going to put these in front of you so you can see them. It's going to be a $75 buy 10. And I'll put the hard way 10 right in front of it here, out in this section, and I can even offset it a little bit so you can see. And the same thing for the 4. We'll buy the 4 for 75 bucks. I'll put it over here, and I'll put the $50 hard 4 kind of out in front, and I'll even offset it so you can see it. And the reason why I choose these amounts, and I think the genius of this strategy, the way that it works, is this. On a easy 4 or an easy 10, what happens is, and again, we'll take VIGs out of the mix here, but there is a VIG to pay. The easy 10 pays $150 for the 75 bucks. Now you'd lose your hard 10. You'd replace the hard 10 with the 50, and you'd rack a black chip. So anytime it's an easy 4, easy 10, it's a black chip to the rack. I'm just going to pay it as a black chip to the rack. Now, on the hard ways, what happens is this. The hard way still wins that same 150 on the easy 10. But the hard way at 50 bucks also pays 350. And that together, 350 and 150 adds up to a purple chip. So this strategy boils down to it's either going to be a black chip for the easy way or a purple chip when a hard way rolls. Looking at 500 bucks. If we can pop an early hard way, we're out, right? Otherwise, it takes 5 wins up here, and you got to outpace the 7. We know that the 4s and 10s together have 6 ways to roll, and the 7 has 6 ways to roll, so you're even up. You just got to see if you can get these things to hit before the 7s do. And that's craps, right? So let's see if we can do that today. And again, every day this week, we'll see if we can get the 410 Bank Street to work. We've got $5,000 to work with. Stop loss 0 here. We're going to run 5K and see if we can't win this thing. We're going to be at 500 bucks profit, or we're going to be at 0 when this is done. I will, at times, press the inside bets. There will be times where I do that. Let's say I'm down 350 or 200 bucks and I win 500. We may press up a little bit to try and get some juice out of it. But other than that, this is largely a same bet, get me in here strategy. Now, by way of showing you what I'm doing sets-wise, here's my dice. I'm going to probably set the 5s on the inside with my stack. I'm going to do the kissing 5s, or I'll do the kissing 2s in there to see. That should get me where I want to be. If it doesn't, I'll adjust the set as we go. I will be adjusting sets as I go. I may call it out. I may just monkey with it as I go here. So there it is. That's the strategy. That's the setup of the show. Let's just do it and see what happens here, and we'll get started. And again, I'm not going to care about the puck. The puck is technically off. We don't care about it. And I will log rolls. You can't see them on screen. My phone is over here. I'll show it to you. Hang on a second. Here's my phone. I am logging rolls in the roll tracker, but there's no roll tracker on screen. This computer is dying a quick death over here, so I'm limited with what I can do here in the garage for now. We're going to switch this thing out and get a better machine in here so I can have it on screen and everything else. That's coming. Don't worry about it. For right now, I have the two cameras, my betting camera, and over here is the landing zone. You can see my hand there, so it'll look weird as I throw, but there's a 14-foot table here. So, all right, here we go. Enough talking. Let's just play it out. Looking for 4s and 10s if we can get them. Hey, there's a 3, 2, 5, the fever. That's going to be our first point. It'll be a 5. Matters nothing to me. Get them 4s and then 10s. Ooh, that was not a great throw right there, but I would have been awake for 11 minutes here. I got up, made a cup of coffee, and ran on out here. So we'll see. I'm curious to see this too. Like, this is like a life test for me. Like, you know, what's it going to be like if I do retire in a few years and I go to Vegas and I deal craps a couple nights, 3 nights a week, and I play craps like this every morning. Get up 5 o'clock in the morning, play the table by myself. What does my life look like? So I want to see if this will work. There's a 5, 2, 7. So we're going to lose 250. And what I'm going to do to keep things easy, only because this table is enormous, I don't want to be bent over all day long. There's 250 out there. There's 250 for my rack. I'm just going to go ahead and say same bet and give this to the dealer. So we're going to just reset the bets automatically with 250 each time we lose it as we go. I'm not going to do what I normally do, which is remove and reset, just for time reasons. All right, let's go. 415, we're right back on the same point of 5. So I didn't move the puck, but there it is. And at some point, I think I'll set it up and invite y'all along to play with me on Crapsy. I'm not set up for that out here just yet. And the Crapsy's kind of slow. It's 314. So there's our first easy way hit. It's $100 net on the easy 4. We lose the hard way. 75 wins 150. Net is 100. So there's $100 back of the 250 that we lost. I'll try and keep that rack as clean and as organized as I can, so that you can see what state we're in. But right now we're in our first 500 bucks we're in. Yeah, hard way. Hard 8. It's a hard 8. Doesn't matter. And what I'm going to do, I think, as well, is I'm going to mark here. We had a 4, we had a 5, we had an 8 on this roll. I use the white chips to mark the rolls. Absent the roll tracker, it's just, maybe it's helpful to see that. All right, here we go. Damn it, 7. All right, we're going to be down again. So we're going to lose the 250. We did win 100 the last time, but we're down 250. I'm going to take the next 500 bucks out of the rack, and I'm going to chop it up into 2 more sets of 250, like so. I'll take one of those, pay the bank, and we're back out. Here we go. Ooh, ugly throw. Ugly throw, and it's another 7. All right, 250 more. So we're down about 900 bucks right now. We're down 1,000. We have 100 there. So we have work to do, folks. We're going to dig ourselves a hole here and have to claw our way the heck back out of it. Here we go. There's a 9. 5, 4, 9. New point. I'll put that here in front. Six, 4, 2. no deviation here. We're just going to see if we can pop some hard ways. Let's do this. This is a definite feast or famine strategy. Some days the 4s and 10s are all over. Some days they are nowhere to be found. So this seems to be one of the days where they're not found. So let's go ahead. Let's find these damn things. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up here. I'm going to go to my set from last night where I threw a bunch of hard 4s. Let's see if this helps me at all, the way they're tumbling here. 516. Here's a 6, easy. The mixer. It's our second 6. Damn, another 7. Woo! We are ugly tonight, baby. We are ugly tonight. We're going to be on our third purple chip here. Wow, look at us go. There's 250. And there's 250. We're going to give one of those to the bank to replace the bets that are out there. All right, let's do her. Come on. Five, 3, 2, 5 in the corner there. It's a 5. What do we have? An 8. 5, 3, 8, easy. There's the 8. There's the 5. Come on, help me out here. Nope. This might be the day. We lose the 5K right there. 617. We're coming out of the gate losing $5,000, right? There we go. 250 again to the house. 410 Bank Street is not doing its thing. And again, you hope or you think the strategy is like designed around the idea that the 4s and 10s and the 7s will be coming at the same pace. So now we've had, well, we're at $4,000. We've had 4 cases. Right? No, we're at 4,000. We burned $1,000. So we've had 4 times where the 7s come, and 1 4 in this time. So you know they will catch up at some point. But if you're in here for the bad run, this is what's going to happen to you, right? They should even out, but no guarantees. And there's a 6, by the way. We're still in the point of 5. We are. There's no guarantees that it happens. And no guarantee it happens when you're there. So we have to just kind of play through it here. And again, we're hoping that $5,000 is enough to play through it, that when it catches up to itself, that's the reason for the big bankrolls, right? The reason why Waylon plays the way he does with the huge bankrolls, with the laddering, is because you need money to outlast this mess. 549. In the meantime, it's an okay roll. We got 4 box numbers hit there, which is solid. So, all right, let's do this. Come on, help me out here. 6, 2, 8. Another 9. 5 and a 4. Good little roll. It's a good little roll. That was a bad shot. 6, 2, 8 again. It's our third 8. That's pretty good. That is pretty damn good for everybody but me, right? We're hitting everything but what I want. Oh my God, another one. There's a 7. 5, 2, 7. 4s and 10s are not keeping pace. There's another $500. There's my $500. We're going to take $250 out. Keep $250 here. We've had 1 stinking hit this whole time. Can you believe that? 1 stinking hit. I can't explain it. I don't know what the dice are doing. Maybe I just need some more coffee. Risky strategy. This is feast. This is again total feast or famine here. 4-1-5. Let's mark the. It's still there. Marked already. Nine, 6-3. Six, 5 and a 1. That's the mixer. The 5 and the 1. That's going to be marked up there. Let's see. We'll do this way here. Heart 8. There's 4 box numbers again. Generally speaking, the roll here has been pretty good. Most of our points have been 4 or 5 rolls, which again, if in a normal strategy, it's making money. There's another 5-4-9. We just can't buy a 4 or 10 today to save our lives. So let's do it. Come on, give me a hard one. Nope, midnight. I'm not gonna mark that up. What am I doing here? Okay. Another midnight. Back-to-back midnights. Woo! Somebody just made some cash. Somebody just made some cash on that one. That's awesome. Come on. Aces. Just flipped them over that time. So midnight aces on that run. Yikes. Let's change it up a little bit. Hey, easy 10. Finally something. Finally something. It's an easy 10 that pays 100. We got our work to do. Let's mark that too so we hit it. 6-5 yo. 6-5 yo, doesn't matter. And by the way, I really can't see your chats. If you're saying something to me, I can't see them. I can read them later, but this, again, the setup out here is not a setup that you would use, that I would normally use for streaming. So it's just not conducive to being interactive, but there's a 7. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so we're going to get 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good roll, though. That was a 7 roller, or 6 box numbers and a few horns. It's actually a pretty solid roll. But 250 back to the bank. And I think we've lost like about half our, let's see, we're at $3,000. We've lost $2K. So we need help. We need this thing to pick itself up here. So I'm going to switch and go here. We're going to go to this set. I'm going to go with the what you would call a 2B. So 6 and 4 up, like so. And just see if that gives us any juice. Aces. Going to come out. There's a 5 again, another point of 5. Six, 5-1 mixer. Chiro and Chris have been showing up to play today for sure. 5-1 mixer. Oh, it was a little bit deep, I think. 6, 4, 10. We got lucky on that one, I think. 6, 4, 10. So there's another $100. We earned back one of the losses so far. We've got $300 in wins. We've had, I think, 6 or 7 losses of 250, so we're gonna have to work a little bit. But we got one of them back. That's okay. There's a 7. We just gave it right the hell back. 617. So let's just take our profit money and give it back to the bank. We'll get $50 in change, and we're back out for 250. Jeez, Lou. Need a couple hard ways to help us out here. Oh my God, 437. Yeah. Yeah. Way to kick off the show with a huge ass kicking. That's awesome. All right, 250 into the rack, and 250 back to the bank for that $500 chip. Come on, man, let's get it. Let's get this. One, two, three, ace deuce on the come out. Let me take these out of here. Six, two, eight. What's that? 437? Yes, it is. Oh my God. Wow. 250 more out of the bank. Jeez, I'll tell you what, we're gonna lose the 5K just betting it straight here. Even if we laddered up, by the way, we'd be out of money already. If we laddered up, we'd already be done. There's an 8. 538. New point will be an 8. It's already marked from last time. That was a really short roll there. Super ugly. 9, 6, and a 3. Oh my goodness gracious, another 7. There's got to be, well, we can do the math, obviously. It's $500 more. 250 and 250. That's got to be, let's do the math. There's 150 to the bank. So we start with $5,000. We've got $2,000 left, which means there's $3,000. Well, besides this out here. So there's $2,500 we've lost because there's $2,500 between this, and that left in the bank. So $2,500. That means we've had 10 sevens come out. We've only ever collected 3 times. We had $300 easy hits. So the 4 hit once, the 10 hit twice. So 3 easy hits, 10 times the 7 came. So the 10 has beaten the 4 and 10 by 10 to 3 score. So it's so far outpacing the 4s and 10s. Again, that's a variant, right? That's an aberration. They should catch up, but I don't know if we have enough money to wait for them to catch up. We may be sitting here. We may not have enough. There's another 7. Look at that, 11 sevens now to 3 hits. So I think this is one of those days where the variant is just going to be what the variant is, and we're going to be out. We're going to be out of. Not going to be able to survive 20 hits here. It's insane how that goes, but you know that it catches up over time. It will catch back up. There's a 4, 314. There's $100. If you're going to be on random distribution, then the other numbers will catch at some point and outpace the 7. There's a 325. I should probably mark those up too. There's a 5 and there's a 4. These 2 out of here from last time. I'll get the roll tracker back so we have the actual count of what's happening, but the white chips help at least let you see. 426. There's a 6. I have no idea what the point is, by the way. I forgot what it was. Excuse me. 6-5 yo. That's a good throw right there. 6-5 yo. Hey, there we go, hard 4. That finally we got something to cheer about. Hard 4. So as we know, that pays $500. I think that was the point. I think 4 was the point too. I'm gonna take the puck off. That's nice. That pays $500. So we got one of our whackings back, which is pretty nice. Why couldn't that have happened in the first roll? Who the hell knows, right? That's craps for you. Here we go. 9, 6, 3, 9. Let's make 9 the next point. I'll rewatch all this and we'll get the points right. I'll get them logged in for us. It's an 8. There's the 9 marked up. There's the 8 marked up for just now. Pretty good roll out there, actually. There's, what is that, 6, 7? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 box numbers. That's a good roll. Again, for every strategy but what I'm trying today, I'm rolling okay. Most every strategy. All right, 6, 1, or 5, 1, 6 rather. 5, 1, 6. Good one. Another one, 5, 1, 6 right back. 5, 1, 6 right back. 3 6s, 2 4s. There's the 7. Wow. Okay. Okay. We cannot seem to catch the inside or the outside rhythm here. It's okay. Let's take that $500 we just won and turn it into $250 in the rack and $250 for our friends at the bank. We need to have a flurry. We need to have a flurry of 4s and 10s here to make up. Otherwise, we're going to be out of money. 9, 6, 3, 9. I already had it marked from last time. 4, 1, 5. Get a shot of coffee here. Aces. And a 9. That's the point. Five. No, it's 6. Sorry, it's a 6, 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, hard 6. Sorry, that's our point. Again, another roll here where I got 4 box numbers hit. So this is it's I'm happy like with my throwing actually. Throwing doesn't suck today, but the strategy we're playing ain't matching up. 6, 3, 9. I think, and I'll say this on the morning show when I review some of the stats here from today. It's actually not a bad thing. It's one of these things where, you know, it blows to lose like this, especially in front of God and everybody. But I've said this before. Let me throw here. It's like seeing, there we go, hard time. It's like seeing win craps live, right? When I do win craps and we have all the crazy, you know, spikes and valleys of winning and losing. This is what it looks like. This is like a window into that. Like, hey, we're going to run the same strategy on auto repeat. Let the app just run against probably what will end up being 500 rolls over the course of the next 4 days. It's a good look at like how it actually happens and where those peaks and valleys come from. So we're back to $1,000 in the rack. We're still $4,000 down. So we have some work to do, but we got one of them back at least. That's good. And I actually consider, you know, with that $500 win that we just actually we're here now, with the $500 we just won, you know, it may not be the worst thing in the world, and I may just do this. maybe this is the time they start catching up. I don't know. We can take from that 500, we can take 250 out of it and press and do a full press with this. So we'll leave 250 up front here. And let's full press everything. Let's give the hard ways an extra one. Okay? And we'll give the $200 and we'll make the top sides look like 150 each. And I was going to stack them up as greens on top instead of using black chips. But if we go to here and we're at 300 each on the easies and 75 each on the hard way. Now a hard way pays you 1,000 and the easy way pays you 200. Maybe for like the next one hit we do that and try and just ratchet up a little bit and catch back. I would progress a win. I wouldn't ladder. If I laddered a loss, we'd be out. Let's progress the $500 wins. When they come, and we'll go back down to base afterwards and see if that can help us claw out the hole a little bit here. 6-5 yo. Okay. Another 9. 6-3. Look at the nines. That's 4 nines in this roll here. 1, 2, 3, 4 nines. That's beauteous. Hard 4. Let's get a hard 4. Another 9. There. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, that's 5 nines. That right there would be a repeater bet win on the 9. That's 80 to 1. That's cool. You know, that's my favorite. My favorite side bet is a repeater because that happens to me way more often than the ATS does. I can get on groove with a number and crush that thing instead of an ATS. 5, 1, 6. There's the second 6. That would be the point being hit. So the puck's off. We're still on. We're never off here. 6-5 yo on the come out. 6-5 yo. Hey, hard 10. Hard 10 on the end. That's fantastic. That pays $1,000 because we bumped it up. So it's $1,000. That's from before. All right. And we're going to come down. We're going to bring everything back down to the base level. Okay. Everything's back to base. I'm going to take these. I have an extra green somewhere. Maybe I mispaid. I'm going to keep this 250 over here on the side of my rack as the bump up. If I decide to press them again, I'll use that as the pressing. Here's the next 250 for the 7, by the way. And that's good. We got a nice hard 10 hit there, which really helps. Again, would have loved to have had that one a little earlier before we got so far upside down here, but it is what it is. Back down to base here. 5-3-8. I was hoping not to have to be down here or out in the garage here for an hour like this. I wish this would have happened quicker so we could have had some coffee before the morning show, but I'm going to have to go right from here right to the studio, it sounds like. 6-5, yo. 6-5, yo. The 9. Look at those 9s. Those 9s are pumping. Waylon said it last night when I was practicing. The horn and the 9s and 5s seem to work together sometimes. That's been proven here. I mean, we've seen a lot of that today. So there's 6 9s. 5. 3, 2, 5. The FIBA. Pretty good roll here. Pretty good roll. Give me that hard 4. Give me that hard 4 right now. It'd be awesome. Another yo. 6-5 yo right back to back. Ooh, hard hit. That's a 4-2-6. There's our point. Five, 3, 8. That's our next point. Mm. 617. Bummer. That's a bummer. All right, 250 from the rack. That was a pretty solid roll. Actually, that was a. How many was that? There was a couple of yos in there too, but that was 14 box numbers up there. That's pretty solid. 14 box numbers plus a bunch of horns. Take that. I put the 250 in the bank already, so we're playing it out here. All right, another yo. 6-5 on the come out. Let's do, I'm just going to set the yo. See what happens. Four, 1, 5. There's your point. That's a 5. 4 to 1. Two, hard 4. Hard 4. There we go. That pays 500. Right there. And again, I'm going to take 250 into the rack. There's 250. There's $500 twice. Actually, I'm lying. We'll take the whole 500 to the rack, and I've got the 250 set aside from before. 500 bucks to the rack, and we're going to press up. We're going to go ahead and go to 150 and 100 on the 4 and 10. Do a full press out here, and that will get us to either 200 bucks or 500 bucks, depending on a hard way or an easy way. So we'll press them up here, and that's actually not a bad pattern to follow, right? Do a full press. Yeah, if we can do that every so often and hit it, that'll help me out. That'll help me out. Let's go to where we just were here. All right, let's do it. Oh, I thought I had it. There's a 6-5 yo. We're hitting a lot of yos today. 6-5 yo. Oh, I didn't mark the 10 or it was the 4. I didn't mark that up. All righty. Come on. Do a couple more of those. It'd be so nice. 4-2-6. There's our 6 up there. A 6-4, 10 easy. Okay, easy 10. That's cool. That was a 10. That'll win 200 bucks, and we'll come back down to base. Bring those back. I'll put the 200 bucks in the rack. I'll bring the 4 and 10 both back down. I'm gonna walk over here and do it. All right. So we have again another $250 gun or bullet sitting over here for the next time we do that. And that's sweet. We actually won back one of the 7s that we lost there too. There's 250 sitting there. So that's cool. We're getting ourselves back at it here. And I think, like I said before, the 4s and 10s will catch up to the 7 at some point and normalize. All those early 7s just put us in such a freaking hole. Here's a 5, a 4, 1, 5. All right. Oh, I didn't mark the 10 that we hit. All right. Here we are again. Five inside hits. Or 5 across hits. So we're rolling really good. Like, I'm happy with my rolls today, actually. But that was a bad one. Hard 10. Look at that. Look at that. Lucky sauce right there. All right. 500 bucks on that one. Put that right to the rack. Now we're back to $2,000 in the rack. Look where we were down pretty bad. We have 2K in the rack, or 4K in the rack, rather. We have 250 on the felt and 250 sitting here. So at 4,500 plus that. So 48.50 we're at. we're actually only down a couple $100. So we battled back hard on this thing. Now the question is, do I take that that win I just got and repress? I think we do. I'm just gonna put it here in the middle. Now I'll put them up. It's better to do that. We'll press them up one more time. This is a gamble. This is the gamble right here. The pattern we've been following is we get a win, press it up, collect, back to base. So I'm progressing and regressing every time. If we can hit it, that's good. I feel like Mr. Salty is due here, so this may be a bad move. My partner needs some coffee here. Maybe a bad move to do it now, but we are in that run. Let's keep it going. And I think if I code this in win craps, I would code it just like that. I would code it to where we collect and then press, half press, and then a collect and bring back down. I would probably do that same seesaw if I were coding it up. I think that's probably how I would do it. At the smaller levels, when I'm working up to this level, it's more aggressive on the pressing. You're staying at the high levels, but here, hey, 314, that worked out good for us, 314. That'll pay $200 over there. Let me mark that 4 too. I think I missed a couple of white chips out there too, but so that's cool. It pays $200 and we're back to base. On both the 4 and the 10. Back to base. There's the green chips here, the next 250, of course. There's $200 in win. That's pretty nice. And in fact, that's 500 in blacks. If I color those up to a $500 chip, you'll see that we're now at 4,500 of our $5,000 starting, plus 250, plus 250, we're even. We actually have $50 in profit right now. We're $50 in profit, we're even, we battled all the way back. What time is it? Do I have time to finish this roll? I have 10 more minutes to finish up. So there we are, we did a good job. Let's pop a hard way and make like Shepherd to get the flock out of here. Huh? What do you say? Let's do this. Gotta love variance. There's a 437. You gotta love variance. I mean, it's one of those things that's just so freaking real. Okay, we lost on a good roll though, right? We probably had 7 or 8 points or boxes. I was not paying good track up there. But we're in good shape. We have our next press money here. We'll do one more time because I have to get downstairs and do the show. We may not make our paycheck. Let's get 250 twice. Here's 250, here's 250. We may not make it out of here with a profit or a loss. That's significant because of the time of the other show starting. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Let's get a hard way here and be done with it. Let's go. Let's go. Have back-to-back hard ways. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? 549. 54999. All right, let's mark that. Here we go. Hard 10. Give me a hard 10. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. Oh, I thought we had it. Damn it. I thought that was it. It's a 6-5, not a 5-5. That's a bummer. That would have been really cool. Another one. Look at that. Back-to-back 6-5s. Back-to-back, yos. In that horn sequence again. All right. There's a midnight. A lot of 6s coming right now. A lot of 6s coming. Let's get a 6 and a 4 or some 5s. What do we have there? 6, 4, 10. That's sweet. All right, 6, 4, 10 on the end. It's going to pay $100. Okay. Now we could do a little bit of a press with that. I think I'm only going to press the big ones. So we're going to take the $100 back to the rack and be kind of happy with that. So 250 for the next one. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's finish strong here. I didn't mark the 10. All right, 6, 4, 10. Let's finish strong. Give me a big fat hard way here. Come on. Come on. 549. That's our point. 426 the lumber. 426. That's our new point. It'll be a 6. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. So close. I see the 5s, and I'm like, I can feel it coming. Another 9. All right. Whatever happens here, if we get a good one or a bad one, we're gonna have to stop the show because I gotta get downstairs. So we can pick it up maybe later or something. But at this point, there's a 7. At this point, I'm happy that we battled back as well as we did. So we're gonna lose that 250. Let's take a look at the rack and see where we ended up. That's a loss that's out there. Let's count it up. Let me get all these greens colored up for us. Excuse me. There's the 3 blacks we had in the rack. 1, 2, 350. So 300 in green, 300 in black. There's 300, there's 200, that's a purple. So we end up with 4,500, 4,650. So we lost 350. And out of all that, we were down to like there. We battled back and won all the way back for a 350 loss. That's not awful. I think we could keep battling and be okay here. Again, when you get down in a crap strategy, you need to have this bankroll to fight it back. You just do. And again, we didn't make any adjustments here. We didn't make any inside bets. We did no don't betting. We just rolled the strategy like I would have coded it out in WinCraps. Is let the thing run on autopilot to see what was going to happen. And there it is. The dice really show you kind of the ebbs and flows of that, right? We had 11 7s to 3 hits early on. Later, the 4s and 10s outpaced the 7 by quite a bit. I bet you they were about even at the end. It was rhythm when they came. If we would have outpaced the 7s earlier, we'd have been out of here in 10 rolls, right? But because the 7s outpaced first, you end up having this big, ugly swing and then having to fight all the way back. And now you're at a place where, okay, you probably have 12 or 13 4s and 10s and 12 or 13 7s, and you're living in an even Steven world here, and we go back after it again. So we'll leave the rack here, actually. I'll call this a 350 loss today. And again, because of time, I got to get downstairs and do the morning show. The real morning. Actually, you know what? I've got 8 minutes left. Let's go one more round. One more resolution and see what happens. We have 8 minutes to go. I can get my coffee I'll make it quickly. So there's 500. Let's go 250 to the rack, 250 out for the 500. We'll do one more point resolution. Either it's going to be a 4, 10, or a 7, and we'll let it be right there. And that's how it's going to end. We're going to end with either 4,000 in the rack, or we're going to end with profit. Just roll it out. We have, like I said, 8 minutes or so. Just enough time to get 1 point and make some coffee. Here we go. Give me a hard 10. Nope, it's a 7. Beautiful. That's a sign. That's a sign from God right there. We're out. We're out. Now our loss is we have $4,400 in the rack. So we lost $600. Now we're done. That's it. I'm not gonna fight City Hall here. So I think we could fight back, but we're out of time. I'm gonna end this show here. Make a cup of coffee. Go downstairs. And we'll do our regular live show, and I'll see you down there in 10 minutes. So. Thanks for watching, Ollie. I'm not sure how many of you are here, but thanks for watching. I'll be back at this again tomorrow morning, hopefully with a quicker result and a better result. So anyway, see you in a few minutes. Bye.